Hey, Jared, man. I want to ask you a question, man. And don't take no offense to this, man. But you know, in 2510, man, we don't have no filter, man. We
Love
Keep it
it.
straightforward.
real. Keep it real.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. In high school, man, you was caught selling stolen yearbooks, man. Let's talk to. We all done some dumb stuff in our lives, you know. I got some things, you know. I wouldn't say I regret, but if I was, you know, the younger D Jack, I would have done it a little different, man. Talk to us about how you got caught stealing them stolen yearbooks,
Oh
man.
well, yeah. So it was a prank gone wrong, man. We got so actually, it cost me 13 full ride scholarships.
Yeah,
Oh
Washington. You had
shit!
a full
What?
ride to
Yeah,
Washington.
I
He had to go
committed
to
to the
Idaho State.
university. Yeah, I mean, I'm like a Tim McGraw song. I was a real bad boy, but I turned out to be a good man. I got a rap sheet about this long. Um, so we thought it was funny. So my junior year, we knew everybody on the yearbook committee, right? And so we're like,
Hmm.
you don't need to buy yearbooks and that. So it was like, the whole football team don't buy yearbooks. And then the seniors were like, hey, we're going to steal all the yearbooks so no one gets them, right?
Right.
It was like this football prank. We were juniors, so we all stole all the yearbooks. And so I left my buddy. Now the principal, they already didn't like us anyway. So I let my buddy was driving my car and he was hanging out my car trying to sell yearbooks.
Hmm.
And so they called me into the office and yeah, they tried to arrest me for 7 counts of grand theft because like $3,500 worth of yearbooks got stolen.
Damn.
Right. And I walked in
What?
and the cops were already there and they're like trying to cuff me up. And I was just like, I got 2 yearbooks. There's nothing you're not gonna put
Right.
this in me. But yeah, they kicked me out of school because you don't never snitch. They wanted me to snitch on who was involved, and
Never
I
snitch.
Oh, it got me real.
Never
snitches
snitch.
get
That's a
stitches. You know
real
what I mean?
one. That's a
Snitches
real
get
And
one.
snitches
so they,
get
so they moved me from
stitches.
school, and I was on an interdistrict transfer, so I went to live with my mom. That's how I ended up going to Los Gatos my senior year. And so they said as long as I left, they would tell everybody I left for overcrowding.
Right.
And but then it came out like when the schools wanted to find out why I left, they told them what happened, and so I ended up losing my full ride to UW. I had like 13 full ride offers, and ended up
Damn.
at Idaho State. But you know what? Lessons learned. So yeah, that one was. I
That's
got some. I
funny
got
though.
some. I got some things I could do different in my life. That one I thought was actually funny
Right.
at the time, but
Yeah.
turned out that the school didn't think it was that funny, and then my unwillingness to rat people out got me kicked out. So it cost me in the long run. But
You
I
know,
That's a
mean,
good and bad thing, though, huh, Jack? Like, I mean,
yeah, nah, that's what I was gonna say. You know what's crazy is because I feel like back then, obviously having UW and going to play Pac-10 and obviously going to a school like a Idaho State. You know it's crazy because now we rewind time and now we're in this NIL or this portal. Just imagine if you know that did happen and he went to Idaho State and then after a year, because I'm sure you did your thing after a year, then you get into the portal, go get some money. Nowadays things just change, and I'm sure if you was in this area, you would have for sure probably got some good
well, it's crazy. So
NIL money.
I tried to transfer to SC, right? So
ooh,
our offensive coordinator after my sophomore year, I was like preseason All American going into my sophomore year or something like that.
Right.
And so after my sophomore year, our our offensive coordinator left and became the O line coach at SC. So they
Hmm.
called and offered me a scholarship. But back then, you had to get your release. Remember? So
Yeah.
your coach, your university had to release you, otherwise you couldn't accept money from
oh,
anywhere else.
Right.
And I couldn't afford to pay like 18 grand a year to go to SC, right?
Man.
And so I went in and tried and talked to my coach and asked to transfer to because I had a red shirt, so I had a red shirt year, and then if you transfer up, you had a red shirt, right?
Right.
right.
So I had my red shirt year still. So I was going to transfer my sophomore year to SC, but my coach wouldn't give me my release, so I had to stay at Idaho State.
Dang.